What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Expectations and First Impressions. Today we're going to cover X-Men Apocalypse. It is right now 6 o'clock. The movie is in 1 hour. Daniel is our guest today. So, what are your expectations?
X-Men movies, for me, have always been a gamble. Some of them are good, some of them are not good. So, I really don't have high expectations, but I'm not exactly going in thinking this movie is going to be awful.
Okay.
So, I'm medium excited, I guess. For the lack of a better words, I'm medium excited.
Okay. I would agree. For me, the X-Men movies, they're okay. They're okay. Starting with X-Men 1, X2, X-Men 3, The Last Stand, Wolverine Origins, or whatever it's called. They're all just okay.
Yeah.
And those were all directed by Bryan Singer. Matthew Vaughn came in and he took over and he directed X-Men First Class, which to me is hands down the best X-Men.
Really?
I love it.
I like Days of Future Past more.
It's absolutely amazing for me. And I just feel for the characters. You feel for the friendship of Xavier and Magneto, and then you feel horrible when they're falling apart at the end, and it's just a very well made movie. Bryan Singer saw that. Oh, look at what Matthew Vaughn did. Everyone loves it. I'm gonna take over again. And then he did Days of Future Past, which was such a disappointment.
Really?
It was such a it's all the things I didn't like about the Bryan Singer movies. He brought them back.
I liked Days of Future Past. I liked it more than for the first one.
And this one is also directed by Bryan Singer, Apocalypse. So I'm pretty nervous. I'm expecting not to like it. I'm expecting nothing to even come close to First Class.
I can see where you're coming from. You know, different director, you liked that one. Then the old director comes back and you didn't like that one. But it's a totally different story. It's never been done for an X-Men movie.
And also, my God, stop with the Wolverine. The most overused character of all time. Enough Wolverine. And what did Bryan Singer do when X-Men First Class got rid of Wolverine and it was awesome? And you didn't need Wolverine to make it awesome? And Bryan Singer's like, yeah, let's bring Wolverine back.
He made a cameo.
Yeah, but what did he say in the cameo?
Well, I can't say it on camera.
That's what I think of Wolverine. I'm expecting not to like it. I hope I'm wrong. But let's see what happens.
I'm excited because I like the story of Apocalypse.
Okay.
I'm not extremely familiar with X-Men comics, just a few famous stories. But the Apocalypse story was in the old cartoon, X-Men Evolution. I don't know if you ever saw it.
No.
They had an Apocalypse story on it, and it was really good. So I hope I get that same feeling watching the movie.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We're gonna watch the movie in an hour, and we'll let you know what we think. Our first impressions. Not that excited. I think I'm not gonna like it.
Medium
the medium. To your most medium suspect. He's medium excited, so we'll see how it goes, and we'll see you guys after the movie. Alright guys, well, we just arrived at my house after seeing the movie, X-Men Apocalypse, and we're going to give you our first impressions. Why don't you start us off?
I thought it was okay. I didn't really care for it. I didn't like it or dislike it. It was entertaining, but I don't know. I was a little let down on the movie. There was just too much that I didn't like. It outweighed the stuff that I did like.
Okay.
So, that's what I was feeling.
Well, for me, I'm going to have to eat my words from before because I thought it was great. I was enjoying the whole experience. I had fun the whole time. It was very little that I didn't like. As for the story, for those of you who don't know, it's about an all-powerful mutant named Apocalypse, believed to be the first mutant, and he woke up, and it's the story of Professor Xavier and his X-Men trying to put a stop to him. I thought the story was very well written. I thought all the characters had their moments to shine. Professor X, he was awesome.
As usual.
Magneto, awesome. And you feel for Magneto.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Tear-jerking scenes.
That you really do feel bad for him.
And even Mystique had her moment. I'm getting a little tired of Jennifer Lawrence.
I'm not.
And Quicksilver, he has a very, much like Days of Future Past, he has a pretty awesome scene.
Yeah.
And he actually joins the team. It's not just one scene and then he's gone. He's actually there for the remainder of the movie. The one character, Cyclops, very well developed, I think. Jean Grey.
That's what
I was impressed by.
That was the
actors.
point I wanted to make. They put these characters into the movie without giving us an entire, spending too much of the movie telling us how they got their powers or how they met the professor. It was kind of like, this is what happened and now they're here. You know what I mean? It's not an origin story all over again.
Yeah, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I do too.
The one character who was, maybe the two characters who were just like, was Angel.
Yeah.
And Psylocke.
Yeah.
The actor who played Angel, he didn't really get a chance to act because it was just fighting. He didn't really talk. Or
I think he spoke like
much.
twice in the movie.
Yeah, and then Psylocke, Olivia Munn, she was Olivia Munn.
Apocalypse. I liked Apocalypse. He was pretty cool. A little too overpowered for me. I don't know if the rest of the audience who saw it thought that, or if you thought that, but for me, he was just a little bit too powerful.
I thought he was an awesome villain. He was a powerhouse for sure.
Yeah.
And I thought that the way his master plan and his motives and just, it was on such a huge scale. It was a very epic scale of a movie, and that's what I loved about him. Like he felt menacing, he felt powerful. Whenever he screamed with the multiple voices, it just
yeah.
He has the gravitas to pull it off as a just powerhouse villain.
The thing about Apocalypse too, at least in this movie, he's not necessarily evil. He thinks he's right. He thinks like this is the position he needs to have. Like he's God almost.
He's evil. So man, great job, Oscar Isaac. I think he blew it out of the park as Apocalypse.
I liked his performance. Yeah, I did.
This is our little spoiler-free review on the movie, on what we thought. I thought it was great. He thought it was just okay. But we're going to give you more details in our next video. We're going to go into full spoiler territory. We're going to tell you exactly what we loved, what we didn't love. So stay tuned for that. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Click on the like if you liked it. Feel free to leave a comment if you agree with us. And make sure to subscribe. So see you guys in the next vid.